Alright, guys, once again, good evening, and thank you for being here. So, today it's all going to be theory, and I already spoke much about long term growth and sustainability in the first session before the Wi-Fi decided to do me wrong. So I'll quickly jump to the key focus. So looking at our key focus for today, I would first also like to emphasize that there is a lot that we spoke about since last week, Monday. Some of you got confused along the way. Some of you felt overwhelmed. Some of you gave up along the way. Some of you left. Some of you had second thoughts. And some of you did actually do well. Another thing is the reason why this masterclass was long was because I didn't want to sell a dream to you guys, to sell you a fairy tale. I wanted you guys to thoroughly understand what it takes to create content in the form of having a website. If I wanted to give you guys a shortcut, day one, I was going to tell you about what Google AdSense is, tell you, maybe talk for 15 minutes. After that, we buy a domain, same time, we buy a hosting package. And then since we can't do, what's happening here? And since we can't do everything at the same time, the next day when we come back, we were going to set up a website and then show you how we create content. And then day 3, I was going to show you how to apply and understand a little bit of dashboard, and then tell you that you need to promote your website on social media, create a WhatsApp channel, and then done. It was strictly going to be 3 days. But because I do understand that some of you may not understand the smallest things, that is why I then decided to say, you know what, let me make it 10 days. Let me spend time with you guys every single day to ensure that even if you did not understand, you did not have a clue, your eyes get opened. You see what's going on, you understand what's going on. So that is why this masterclass was very long and it was for free. Unlike the guys that I'll be busy with starting on Monday, those ones will have to pay for the masterclass. But we are not there. So let us get to it. Let us talk about building multiple websites for diversity. It's not always the case where you are required to have another website in case you want to focus on other niches. Oh, this internet, my God. Yes, that is not always the case. So if you have a website and you feel like, okay, it's time to grow now, it's time to to add another content, you must first plan and analyze as to, is the new content not to chase away the existing traffic? Remember, there are people who are really sensitive. I talk about health. Next time they come to my website, I talk about cars. Some people will never ever come back again to my website because what's happening? Cars and health, what's common? Nothing. So before you spend time and money trying to set up another website, first calculate and make analysis whether does the content align. If yes, you can edit on your existing website. Another reason why you would need to build a second website, it's when you want to have two different ad networks that don't align. So you would need to have a separate a website whereby you will have different ads in that website. In some cases I would recommend that. And also, before you rush into having 2-3 websites, make sure that you know the good practices of maintaining a website, of creating content, etc., etc., so that when you build the new one, you already know what you are doing. Everything flows smoothly. Like me myself, I have plenty of websites, but sometimes it's time consuming having to manage them all one by one. So when you want to have a second website, make sure that you are ready to maintain all of your websites. Another thing to maintain sustainability is to familiarize yourself with the Google AdSense policies. As much as you own the website, you own the content, Google AdSense has a say to say what you are doing here doesn't align with what we prefer. So in that case, we suspend your account. So make sure that you familiarize yourself with Google AdSense policies. If you can go to their official website where you create your AdSense account, that is where they list their policies. And if it's something major, let's say it's an update or it's a new service being introduced, it's either they will send you an email or they will send a notification in your AdSense account. So make sure that every time when Google launches, sends a notification, an update, you read. Sometimes there may be a lot of emails and notifications. Sometimes it may not even focus on you. I remember when there was a war in Ukraine, there was an update there saying if you have a website and you are talking about Ukraine war, blah blah blah, they won't associate themselves with your website because they were not promoting the war. So it's always crucial that you stay updated with the AdSense policies to avoid being terminated. And also the algorithm does change. It's rare for it to change, but it does change. Something that I read recently was that Google AdSense will no longer be focusing on the CPC. So the way we currently make money is that they will say 201 times 1 rand 74 cents, and it will be the 350. Currently that is how they mainly calculate the earnings. And what I have read is that Google wants to shift to the impressions, that if a certain number of impressions are shown in your website, you will earn a certain amount of money. That is what they are trying to shift to, because lots of other ad networks, they are using that same calculation method. So Google, when I read, they say they want you to make an equal decision in terms of comparing them with other ad networks. So that is why it's one of the reasons why they are shifting to the new earning model. So if you are someone who follows the guidelines, the updates, you will know what's expected of you. Managing expectations and planning for consistent growth. So with this one, managing expectations, it's something that many of us do when we are starting, as to, okay, now my website, it's live, I will start sending it to a lot of people. Yes, I will get the traffic and I will start making money, and boom, you promote your website, but it does not give the expected results. You must have a way to manage that. Let us say you are talking about jobs and it's January. You think everyone is looking for a job because, well, it's a new year, new beginnings, and your website turns out it's not performing well. You must have a way to manage those expectations. So it's always crucial that you familiarize yourself with content around websites, SEO, advertising. So the people you follow in your TikTok, in your Facebook, they will say a lot about you. You can't be having a website and you are not following anyone on TikTok who gives tips about websites, who gives tips about getting traffic to your website, promoting your website. It can't be. So you need to start associating yourselves with people who are around your space, around your industry. Since some of you already have websites, I can see on the voting chat, surround yourself with people who have websites, people who are doing AdSense, people who are writing content, so that you stay up to date, you don't miss out. There are a lot of things that we talk about in the group, the one I have with other bloggers. Some of it is unplanned. Someone will post something and be like, yo guys, I'm struggling with this, and we end up talking, solving the issue, things like that. So take a pause on those dancing challenges on TikTok, the pranks, and start doing something useful with your social media accounts. So that is what I wanted to say today, guys. There is nothing major, but I would like to thank every single one of you who sacrifices their time. Time is very valuable. To come and listen, to come and comment, come and spend time, it does mean a lot to me. And those of you who didn't get what they were expecting, I apologize, guys. Maybe this is not for you, or maybe you did not find interest in having a website, writing content. It's okay. We can't all be interested in the same thing. And those of you who did find interest, don't then give up because the session or the masterclass is ending today. Continue putting the effort, continue setting up your website, continue writing the content, continue promoting your website, continue following the trends as to what's trending about websites, AdSense, all of those things. Don't give up because the masterclass is ending today. I'll continue being on TikTok. I'll continue being on WhatsApp. I will continue posting on my Facebook, not on Facebook, on my YouTube and TikTok as well. So with that being said, I would like to thank you guys for being part of the free AdSense Masterclass. It's very important to say free. So if there are questions you guys can ask, today you can ask about anything. It was the last day, so I'm open to any questions. I am truly humbled by your service. May God reward you abundantly. Thank you, Africa. Much appreciated. Shall our TikTok lives keep being live? Yes, I will try and make time for TikTok lives. Yes, and for those who will want to learn further regarding Google AdSense and the trends around websites, I do have a website. I will post it in the group. It's called, some of you already know about it, it's AdSense 24, and that is where I'll be posting most of the trends about Google AdSense and my experience around websites, monetization, advertising, you see. So I will continue making live sessions. I will continue talking about AdSense. Yeah, I'm not going off the grid anytime soon. Thank you for this gift. You have a good way of teaching people. God bless you. Thank you. Is it Homoto? Yes. Thank you. Much appreciated. And I will also request an honest review from you guys on the group chat. I don't want a review out of pittiness, out of a favor. Like, I really want your honest reviews, guys. So I will post on the WhatsApp group so that you give me feedback as to how the masterclass was. Would you recommend advertising with WhatsApp ads? WhatsApp ads are basically Facebook ads. So if you have a WhatsApp business and you post a status, WhatsApp tends to say, do you want to boost this post? And when you say yes, it won't boost it on WhatsApp. It will boost it on Facebook and Instagram. So currently there is no paid ad on WhatsApp, not unless you agree with your friend saying, I will pay you this money to post on a status. But currently WhatsApp does not run ads inside WhatsApp. And yes, I will recommend running ads, the WhatsApp ads, because that is where they attract you after posting a status. But keep in mind, they will be shown on Facebook and Instagram. So it's something that I've used before. The performance, I won't complain, just that they are a bit expensive sometimes. So yeah, thank you so much for the masterclass. May God bless you. Thank you, Agile Creator Group. Much appreciated. So what I will do now is that I will request for the reviews in the WhatsApp group, and I want your honest review. No favors, no pittiness, the honest one, you see, so that I can improve myself, isn't it? Because if you fake the reviews, I won't know where I need to push myself. So yeah, I would, and it's the evening, but it's fine. I would like to thank every single one of you for being part of this wonderful masterclass. I hope you guys don't give up along the way. Don't give up along the way. Google AdSense along the way. Google AdSense is real, and it requires patience and dedication. It is not a get rich quick. It is not a get rich quick, except for me, because I was able to make 10k in just a few months. Except for me, since I was able to make 10k in the first couple of months. In the first couple of months. With that being said, thanks a lot, my brother. I have learned so much from you, and more blessings to you for the enlightenment. Thank you, Tebuho Vincent. Much appreciated. With that being said, I officially announce that the masterclass has ended. Masterclass has come to an end. Please do rate the masterclass. Please rate how the masterclass was from day one till today. The master class was starting from last week till today. give honest reviews. Give honest reviews. Okay, then I will forward this to the groups. One. I did create the questions, I just want to send them in the group. So question number 1 needs to be honesty and transparency. So let me type with both hands. Yeah, so question number 1 needs to be honesty and transparency. Honesty and transparency. Let's get 5 for 5. 4 over 5. 3 over 5. 2 over 5. 1 over 5. That's 1. 2 needs to be 2 time management and communication. 5 over 5. 4 over 5. 3 over 5. 2 over 5. 1 over 5. And then the third one being personality and professionalism. Driving personality and professionalism. 5 over 5. 4 over 5. 3 over 5. 2 over 5. 1 over 5. And then number 4. Content value and insights. 5 over 5. 4 over 5. 3 over 5. 2 over 5. 1 over 5. Then number 5. class practicals and demonstrations. Five over five. Over 5. Over 5. 2 over 5. 1 over 5. Alright. Gift. I can see most of us haven't set up our website, and for sure you will think you wasted your time, but let me put you at ease. I will definitely start soon after this masterclass. I was still doing my research on articles and topics to write about. I'm planning to write at least few before launching my website. Okay, I understand. So you want to have a website with content. So like maybe the first day launching your website, you also create content as well, which is a good approach, because some people may find your website immediately after launching it. The website that I've launched lately, it's being found on the internet. I was searching today, trying to understand my website. You see, my AdSense website, this one, it has already appeared 6 times when people were searching, and it got 5 clicks. This doesn't normally happen when a website is still new, but I'm guessing things are doing well. And also I can see the pages that people were interested in. You see here, the home page is always the most performing one, and the about, I think this time around people were interested in the about section to read about me, I guess. But as you can see, these other categories, they were appearing. You see, it says 1 impressions, but they never clicked on it. So I'm guessing people were mostly interested in the home page and the about page. That means if there is content here, I need to improve it thoroughly, and also I need to make the home page more eye-catchy, because well, people always select this ones. So this one I can say 50% clicks, and then this one it's 30%, 33% this one, because it's 1/3, and then this one is 1/2. So yeah, 33%, 50%. So these are the best performing pages, and these other ones were appearing, but people never clicked on them, like the truth about AdSense earnings, what I learned, my first payment, etc., etc. So I will continue dropping new articles. Countries, it's mostly South Africa and then Pakistan. I was shocked with this one. So yes, this is how my new website is performing, and I am trying to upload new articles every day. Today I posted 2 articles, which is this one and this one. Yes, today I posted 2, and the spelling here on the image is incorrect because I used AI to generate the image, but yeah. And also it's always a good practice to test how your website is performing. So I was testing how my website is performing. With performance, sometimes it's 91, 88. So I need to fix the performance to always be on the green. So you need also, you guys, you need to make sure that your website is well optimized, it performs better. Most of the tricks, you can find them in my YouTube, in my website, and also I will start making more content on TikTok about the what is it, about AdSense. Yes, so I am not happy. I don't like seeing orange here. I like it all green. So how about evergreen content? Evergreen content is the best. Reason being, you are not actually affected by trends. That thing is always going to be the same. You see, so that is what they mean about evergreen content. It's content that it's mostly static. It doesn't shift by trends or by major updates or things like that. For example, if you can say the benefits of an orange, for example, the benefits of an orange will always be benefits of an orange. You see, not unless there is a new research whereby people find that an orange can now make you more fertile, something that was never known. You see, but still, your content won't be negatively affected. You will just need to write new articles about the new trend. So, but in general, an evergreen, it's higher ranking most of the time. Just that if you are still new, there are a lot of challenges, and at first you may not see the benefits of focusing on an evergreen content, because when people search, the best performing websites are already there. They will pick them. But if you continue adding new content, following the best practices, you will also appear on the internet. So, and I was also shocked that one of my website info search was actually performing in the internet, and I was like, wow, this website, I launched it a week ago and it is now appearing on Google. So it's me keeping up with the trends every single day, so that I know what to do, I know what to avoid, etc. So evergreen content is the best. I will recommend it, and most of the time evergreen content is mostly found on health, and it's also found on insurance. Evergreen content, yes, health, insurance, yes. I feel like you are lying, guys. You are giving me 5/5 in everything. Guys, there is no one lotting Tunyan. All of you guys felt 5/5. If that's the case, I'm more blessed. Yeah, I am more blessed if everyone is taking 5/5. Those of you who also have different ratings, trying to judge how you are rating me, I am trying to improve how I deliver content. So your honest reviews will actually help the new guys. So yeah, it's the honest reviews that I'm looking for, and I'm so glad I saw a 3 in the personality and professionalism. That means I need to improve the way I speak in terms of being more professional than, you see, I need to understand that we are what is it, we are diverse. So there are cases where like I make jokes and the jokes may not be professional in some way. So I appreciate the three in the personality and professionalism. This actually tells me as to gift. Next time you deliver content, make sure that you plan thoroughly, you communicate very well, you stick to the content, you don't hoover around, you don't eat during the session. You see, all of that goes to personality. Yeah. As we all know, learning from YouTube can be hard times. Oh, can be hard sometimes. Oh, my internet can be hard sometimes. As even though the course is recorded, there are those intrusive questions that you be needing to ask the teacher in the moment. Those who like paid mentorships understand. After exploring Google AdSense from February 2025 with many questions on my mind, some afternoon I was scrolling TikTok and I found Gift Live. What I saw was the AdSense dashboard, and the things he was talking about were from a more informed perspective, and the way he was responding to each one's questions made me happy. I asked my question. First one was, how many categories can I have on my blog that are AdSense friendly? I got a detailed answer and I liked it. Over the days, I ensured to always show up even before he came live, just to keep learning and learning, since he could explain everything every day. My act of generosity is very rare these days. Who does a free master and waste time on strangers for 14 days? I promised myself not to miss a lesson because I wouldn't be doing honor to our mentor. If you can sacrifice time to teach us for free, the best favor we can do for ourselves is to be willing to learn. Somehow today I froze as I had no more questions to ask. I smiled and was like, may God bless Gift in all ways possible. Thank you so much for your sacrifice. Your generosity will never go unnoticed, and we shall testify. Love and light. First of all, what I would like to appreciate in this message, it's the time taken in writing this whole paragraphs, this whole message. You see, typing in WhatsApp other than making a voice note shows a lot of dedication. You see, if something is long, most of the time we prefer making a voice note, but no. DDA decided to say, you know what, let me sacrifice my time, let me type, let me punch those alphabets in the keyboard, and I appreciate that. And while reading here, I can tell that you wrote this out of honestness. Is it honestness even a word? I'm not so sure, but yeah, I can tell that everything you are writing here, it's true. You did not make a story up. That is how it is. And I appreciate the mixture of emotions in your message. You are emotional, you are thankful, you are happy, you are friendly, you are joking. All of the emotions are there, which makes me very happy. I'm even smiling right now. So I do appreciate your input, DDA. May you prosper in your website. Like you said, you were already into AdSense, if I'm not mistaken, if I read clearly. Yeah, so hopefully the knowledge you got from sessions will be helpful in your journey, and hopefully you get approved, because that's the key in learning all of this. At the end of the day, is for us to be approved by Google AdSense. And for those of you who have been watching every single lesson, you probably know that it is not only Google AdSense whereby you can apply for approval. There are a lot of other ad networks, but the reliable one, it's Google AdSense. That is why the approval process is it's a bit complex, and it takes a while compared to other ad networks. Let me show you. I wanted to show you the other ad networks. Compared to other networks, ad networks like AdStera, within 10 minutes you are approved here. The challenge is the types of ads they show in your website. They can be very disturbing. There is this one, AdSkeeper. I've never used this one personally, but I saw it in someone else's website, and I didn't know what was the ad network, so I had to spy on the code and check what ad network they are using, and I found out about AdSkeeper. Popcash, I once used this one, and I didn't like how they show their ads. Manitech, I also used this one, and I didn't like how they show their ads. But this one, they approve you same day, within minutes. This one, I forgot the duration. This one, they approve you within 30 minutes. You will be approved. This one, they take a couple of days, 1 to 3 days, somewhere there. I once used these guys, but they are not actually targeting South African audience. That is why sometimes their ads appear, sometimes they do not appear. So AdStera, I once used it. I once used Popcash. I once used Manitech, which they were called, I'm not mistaken. I once used Infolinks, and this one, I'm not so sure if I once used this one, but I want to try it and see how how well they are. So if Google AdSense doesn't approve you, these are the alternatives, and there are many alternatives. I did not mention Isoweek in here. Isoweek is also an alternative, and some of them I don't even know if they exist. There is Mediavine is also an alternative, but the ones that I decided to mention there are the ones that are easy to approve. Yes, so thank you guys for being here. Hopefully I will continue seeing you on TikTok. Yeah. And if you guys have questions, please utilize the group. I will not leave the group. I will continue being in the group. So if you feel like there is something you can't get right, you can ask for help in the group, and if I have the time, I will assist you, because at the end of the day it all goes to, do I have the time? So yes, those of you who are still planning on purchasing the domain, setting up a website, ensure that you purchase the correct domain name. You don't make spelling mistakes. And yeah, it's it's 10 p.m. I think now I need to go to sleep. So unless there are any other questions, guys, so I'll be waiting for your questions here. 5 past 10, 5 minutes past 10, I will end the live session. Thank you. Alright guys, it is now 11 past 10, so I will end the session. Thank you.